saying I just can't make it.
All right. Finally, we get back up here and running, and let's see, we're going to get this back up here. So let me see here. If you're listening to us on the radio, we are back on YouTube.
I just got the alert.
Yep, there we go. It'll say take two.
And I'm going to go back and like this one, too.
Well, there you go. That's what we need you to do. Anybody that does the dislike, y'all just need to go away, okay?
That's right.
Because you had the same problem. Somebody did dislike on yours, so I'm thinking somebody just don't know what they're doing. They're just hitting one and not knowing it's the up or down. So we have to educate people.
Put your glasses on.
Put your glasses on, and make sure you hit the. If I could hide the down button, that'd be great.
Yeah.
You couldn't do one or the other.
All right.
So
we got one person back. Oh, that's me.
That's you. So maybe they'll join us. I don't know.
Everybody else will come back.
We'll wait before we do the JBL travel moment.
The ambassador says, "Yep, we're here."
Yep. No problemo. No problemo. So hopefully, if everybody does what we tell them and they do the, they hit the little bell, they get notification, they'll know automatically.
That's right.
So that'd be kind of cool. So, Michelle Myers, you can always count on Michelle Myers.
That's right.
She's always going to be there. You know? I can't imagine my life without her in it.
I know. So, she takes good care of us.
Yeah. And I have her humidor here with her 50 cigars that I still need to put into the humidor. I'm looking forward to. I was going to do that yesterday, but there's just not enough hours in the day, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, it is what it is.
Yeah. Absolutely.
How come y'all never went out to Lake Winnepesaukee? Y'all just never thought about it, or you just never?
I guess we don't have little kids, so like amusement parks just isn't on our.
Well, I mean, they have a lot of big kids.
Right. But for Christ's sakes, we haven't been to Rock City either. So,
oh, God, man, you'd really be blown away.
We've done Ruby Falls one time, and that was because when Rachel and GT came down, they wanted to go there, so we went there with them.
Yeah.
But that's it. Yeah, we haven't done Rock City. We haven't done any of the really the touristy things other than like the incline and.
Really?
Yeah, we really haven't.
Point Park, all that stuff.
We've been up to Point Park and we've done the whole Lookout Mountain thing and up
not
there.
The incline.
And we've done the incline, but
yeah.
That's it. That's really about it.
You can damn near walk to Point Park from the incline from the top.
Yeah, and we do. Once we get to the top, that's exactly what we do. We walked down the street, went to Point Park, walked all around there, enjoyed that. So, I mean, we've done a little bit, but, as far as the big touristy stuff, we haven't done. I don't know. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, you moved to a new town, and you come to Chattanooga. How long y'all been here?
I moved here in September of 2016.
Oh, my goodness. You need to get out and do some stuff. Oh, but I know where we're going on my birthday. So I know it's a long way away.
Yeah.
But you're going to take me to Hennings because I've never been.
So that's a good steakhouse.
Hennings?
Yep.
Yeah, it's downtown, and everybody says it's fabulous, and everything just melts in your mouth, and you've never taken me, and that's where we're going on my birthday.
I can tell you that when I first came out here to start looking for a house, and I was traveling by myself, flying in and out, of course, and Hennings was the first place I found on the street down there because somebody says, you want a good steak? Because I happened to be at that brew pub that was a kind of up the street and around the corner. There was a lot right there to park in.
Yeah.
And I went into that. And what was the name of that brew pub? They used to have one at the mall, and it was River something. Some sort of local river.
Big River
Grill. And I happened to be downtown in Big River, and I says, well, where can I get a steak? And the guy took me outside and says, see that place right there on the corner of that block? And I said, I can see it. And he says, go in there, you'll have a good time.
Well, the most expensive, and I've taken her here, the most expensive and best steak in town is the Porterhouse steak at the Reed House.
Oh, now we went there, and I ate a big porterhouse.
Better than Ruth Chris?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, way better than
Ruth Chris is like a Taco Bell compared to the Porterhouse.
How many times you been there to the Reed House? To
My whole life?
And
Hell, I don't know. A lot.
a lot.
Yeah.
Larice and I have been there 6 times.
You know, every time my sister comes to town, she stays at the Reed House.
Yep, we've stayed in the Reed House a couple of times as
Oh,
well. Just-
Maureen says, Hennings, I know that family that owns it. Well, that's cool.
Well, there you go. Just see if you can get us some coupons.
Yeah, we need coupons.
They booked us in
Help
a
a
room
brother out.
across the hall, right from the scary room. You know, the one that has the.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody, something happened in there. I can't remember.
Well, there's Al Capone stayed there.
Ah,
And who else? What's his name? With the Teamsters that disappeared. We had his trials here.
John
Jimmy
Gotti.
Hoffa.
Jimmy
Hoffa.
Hoffa.
Okay,
Jimmy Hoffa. He stayed there.
well, there's a scary room. There's kind of a room that's supposed to have a death
There's a
in it.
haunted room.
Yeah.
Every hotel has a home.
Okay.
Well, anyway,
It's room like
you just don't notice it at the Motel
30
6. They're all haunted.
301 or something like that, and we were across the hall.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. All right, let's take care of JBL Travel since we had a little hookup there with our Black Magic that froze up on us. So, Black Magic is a piece of equipment that runs the videos and the sound. It froze up on us. So, being the pilot that I am, we run into a little turbulence. You just gonna fix
You
it and
just
move on.
fixed it.
And don't get all just. I wish people would be more like me, just calm and collective, never get upset.
No, that is not true. Don't listen to him.
Damn.
He got upset and threw something yesterday. Not at me, but, just down on the ground at the wall.
Get your hip waders. It's getting deep in here.
All right, here we go. And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. While you're watching this, I'm actually on my way to New York City to get on board the Norwegian Joy with a group of about 55 people because the Jukebox Legends, Billy and I and Tommy, are going to be doing a couple of shows on the ship. So next week when I bring you the Travel Minute, I'm going to bring it to you live from Bermuda, which is where we're headed. Well, anyway, in a lot of our travel minutes, we've talked about some of the cruise lines and how some of them now have their own private island that they try to put into as many itineraries as possible. This is great because that island is specifically just for their cruise line. So when your ship is pulls into that island, it's just you and the people on that ship. So they all have different ones. Today I want to talk about what's called the Perfect Day at Coco Cay, which is the island that's owned by Royal Caribbean. Now this island is in the Bahamas. It has a huge swimming pool, which they call Oasis Lagoon. It has Splashwater Bay, which for the kids with the water fountain shooting up in the air, and also the Flow Rider, simulator for what do you call that? Surfboarding. I couldn't think of the word. They have a hot air balloon that goes up. That's the up and away section. They have the Cocoa Beach Club, which is basically for families, and you can rent a cabana for the day and have your own cabana, your own water slide, your own private little area for the day. And they just added something called Hideaway Beach. This is an 18 and over section of this island with cabanas, a beach, its own pool and lazy river, and it's called Hideaway Bay. Most of the stuff on the island is complimentary, other than the water park. There's the Thrill Water Park, which is a slight charge for that, as well as a zip line. And then the Cocoa Beach Club and the Hideaway Beach, we reserve the cabanas. There's an admission for that. There's also 4 restaurants on the island, 3 of which are complimentary. 1 is a la carte. So if you're thinking about taking a trip on Royal Caribbean, whether it be from Bayonne here in New Jersey or Baltimore, and even out of Florida and Miami, talk to me about, hey Joe, I want to go to the Perfect Day at Coco Cay. This is really, it's a beautiful island. It only docks up to 2 ships at a time, and only the Royal Caribbean. So it would be Royal Caribbean or Celebrity, which they own both of those. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And the next time I talk to you, I'll be talking to you from Bermuda. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. This hour of the show is brought to you by JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio, an organizer for the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise every year in May, where we go island hopping around the Caribbean. JBL Travel Company specializes in cruises and all-inclusive resorts for family vacations, group travel, destination weddings, and honeymoons for over 10 years. You should always take the Tiki Man's advice and travel with somebody you know. Reach out to Joe at 732-831-5200. Make sure you check out the JBL Travel Minute every Sunday at noon on Tiki Man Radio. During Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, you'll learn something new every week. That's JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. MFG Records Tropical Division is a big supporter of Tiki Man Radio and live cam for Tropical Country on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. They're also sponsor for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound. If you want to take your music to the next level, reach out to MFG Records, music for grownups, and Dave Signs and Beth Travers will take care of you. MFG Records, the official record label of Tiki Man Radio. Goaltending services, our good friends Gypsy Travels will take you out to the sandbars of the Florida Keys. It's time to get off the bar stools and get on another bar, a sandbar, with Gypsy Travels and GTS Charters. And now with Goaltending Services Outfitters, you can get the equipment you need, you can get the apparel you need, grab you some drinks and some souvenirs. That's Goaltending Services, the elite place to be if you're going to a sandbar or being on the water in the Florida Keys. Reach out to them today. Goaltending Services. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Make sure you visit the newly opened Goaltending Outfitters upstairs from the Hurricane Hole Restaurant at the dock. GTS Charters and Goaltending Outfitters. There's no better place to be in the Florida Keys.
She started showing up at my shows like she was just a regular fan. Next thing I knew, she was there every night, requests sounding more like demands. I made a big mistake, I let her get me drunk. She took me home and had her way. When I woke up, she was staring down at me, and with a knife she explained the facts of life. So I married my stalker, I couldn't see any other way. I wanted to live, and she wanted me. Now she'll never leave, and I'm afraid to run away. Yeah, I married my stalker. I was trying to save my life. Till death do us part has a whole new meaning when your stalker's your wife. But she lets me drink beer with my buddies, so freedom's no issue. She says, don't forget your ankle bracelet. Don't make me come looking for you. If I had guts like Cool Hand Luke, I'd go ahead and make a break. But she'd hunt me down like an old bloodhound, bury me without a trace. So I married my stalker. I wanted to live, not die. John Bobbitt's your inspiration when you're being true blue to a stalker wife. If she catches me trying to go, I'll be singing falsetto. Oh, well, you can end up a gilding in the barnyard of life when you got a stalker wife. You can lose more than your life when your stalker's your wife. She started showing up at my shows, but she wasn't just a regular fan. Oh.
This is your island truck driver, Bobby McQueen. And when I'm traveling through the cheese fields of Wisconsin, I listen to Tiki Man Radio. What could possibly go wrong?
He sits at the bar while he's waiting for charters. He's up at the crack of noon. At night he's at Fido's, dancing with ladies. He's a strikingly handsome dude. It don't get much better. Sent his ex-wife a letter, said there won't be any alimony soon. Well, I've been captured by natives of a third world country under a Central American moon. He's got a boat in Belize, locked in San Pedro, a coconut fall from the bar. He's got his back to the beach on his favorite bar stool. He don't have to stumble too far. He plies his trade in the islands, diving and trying to forget what he left far behind. It's just what it seems. He's living his dream down in Belize. Now the turquoise waters, tickled by palm trees, blowing in the tropical breeze. Barbecue Sundays, Bruce on the Barbie, the Palapa bar down at BC's. Expats and islanders, sailors and pirates and divers and those with a scam. And tourists that meet him like me wanna be him, and we're trying to come up with a plan. He's got a boat in Belize, docked in San Pedro, a coconut fall from the bar. He's got his back to the beach on his favorite bar stool. He don't have to stumble too far. He plies his trade in the islands, diving, trying to forget what he left far behind. It's just what he seems. He's living his dream down in Belize. He's got a boat in Belize, docked in San Pedro, a coconut fall from the bar. He's got his back to the beach on his favorite bar stool. He don't have to stumble too far. He flies his trade in the islands, diving and trying to forget what he left far behind. He's just what he seems. He's living his dream down in Belize. Oh, he's just what he seems.
That's where we need to go. We need to go to Belize.
Oh, that's
Have you ever been to Belize?
No, I have not, but I understand it costs a lot of money to get there.
Really?
Yeah, it's a long ways away plane ride.
Well, yep. I don't know. We're probably looking at going to the Bahamas or something, you know, at some point in time or another.
That would
Maybe
be cool.
Maybe 2025.
Now, Joe's going there, right?
No, he's going to Bermuda.
Bermuda.
Yeah.
I always get the two mixed up.
He's probably on his way to Bermuda right now.
Yep.
I saw a picture of them all on a bus. So.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a traveling man.
Yes, he
Bermuda
is.
and Bahama. I don't know why I get those two mixed up.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. We need to running a little behind here, obviously. Hey, and thank you, our producer Monica, who is always listening.
Yes.
Make sure you hit the like button on the new video. If you came back over here, that helps us out tremendously. Don't hit the down button. That kills us, okay? So whoever
did that, that's why we went out.
Yeah. You hit the down button, and it knocked us right off the radio.
Yep.
So let's don't do that no more. And you got to educate you children. And I was showing the GTS. Let's see here. Well, that's not it. But anyway, GTS. I don't know where it's at now. But anyway, you can. Oh, here we go. There's the new store for GTS charters and outfitters, and of course you can get the new book, The Boat in Key West. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to write the book to begin with. It's another thing to have it in a store in Key West, and thank you to Sandy and all of them at GTS Charters right there. You can get the book in Key West, The Boat in Key West, at the new Go Tending Outfitters upstairs at the dock at Hurricane Hole in Key West. That's in Stock Island, if you don't know where that's at. So you can check that out, right?
Yep.
Let's see. Golden Girl is out there giving advice. Here's how you need to, she creates all this work and then she leaves me alone with the hippie chick. So.
And Michelle Meyer says that room 307, she thinks, is the one that's haunted. I thought it was 301, but
Well, I saw Ann Wehunt. She says, I don't know the room, but it is, I guess, a female ghost. She doesn't like men, and she moved rooms during renovations. So there we go. So, yeah. And if you haven't taken the ghost tour, I mean, y'all just live here now. Y'all don't actually do any of the tour stuff. But if you do the ghost tours, they'll explain all that to you. Which is kind of cool. They give you a tour of the underground Chattanooga, the oracles that you see outside of the Hunter Museum, and
that's something actually I'd like to do because I've heard a lot about the underground Chattanooga. And
yeah,
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, it is kind of cool. All right, well, here's our weekly lineup. Here's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Sundays, it's The Big Show. Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man starting at 10 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Streaming live on the Island J live cam from the Chocolate Bar Studios in Harrison Bay. Come over and be part of the show. After The Big Show, it's Tuesday on the Island replay with B-Man and Michelle, recorded live from Key West. Later that afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick. You never know where he's going to pop up. On the Road with Rick the Stick, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern Island Time every Sunday. Mondays from 6 to 8 p.m., get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man, live from Crown Point, Indiana. Wednesdays, it's Where the Boots Meet the Beach with Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, streaming live on the MFG Tropical Live Cam from the Legends Studio in Ottawa, Tennessee, from 7 to 9 p.m. Make sure you catch the Friday kickoff with Jen Shin from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. every Friday. Jen kicks off the weekend and tells you all the activities coming up on Tiki Man Radio and spotlights all of our sponsors. That's a Friday kickoff with Jen Shin every Friday from 11 to 1 p.m. You don't want to miss it. Friday starting at 8 p.m. It's Coastal Confessions with B-Man and Michelle from the Beachy Shell Studios in Key West, live every Friday, having some fun with their friends and sharing great music. Saturdays, take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings starting at midnight and going to noon. This is where we open up the massive archives of the radio station and take you back to that old shaggin' music. That's your weekly lineup for Tiki Man Radio. Make sure you tune into all these great shows and keep listening to Tiki Man Radio and have some fun. Tiki Man Radio is gearing up for the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West bound, October 31st through November the 2nd at the Rick's Dirty Harry's Complex on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. All the artists are booked and locked and ready to go. And of course, our event is free to the public. Everybody is a VIP. This year, of course, we're bringing back the SAC Awards, sponsored by Tiki Man Radio and presented by Tim Campbell. And new this year is the Jimmy Buffett Lookalike Contest, brought to you by Land Shark Lager. That's right, come dressed as your favorite era of Jimmy Buffett and win a special prize by Land Shark Beer. That's going to be on Friday night, right after Dave McKinney and the Hungry Heart Luck Heroes band plays. And of course, we're going to honor our friend Bill Crawley. Make sure you come by the Tiki Man Radio table and pick up your fan's fan of Bill Crawley. I want to see a lot of pictures. We want to make this special. Bill Crawley played at every event we had, and we want to make sure that we honor our good friend. That's the 8th annual Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase, Key West bound. The original Songwriter Showcase during Trop Rock Week, October 31st through November the 2nd at Rick's Dirty Harry's on Duval Street in Key West, Florida. Why would you go anywhere else? That's right. Why would you go anywhere else, for God's sakes? And come down and have some fun with us. And we're very excited to have it already booked and ready to go. We're going to really start ramping it up after the summer party about the Jimmy Buffett Look-alike contest and all the things that we got going on with the showcase this year. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're very excited about it. And you can go over to the Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, the webpage. Click on the Songwriter Showcase in the menu, and that'll give you the whole schedule. And yes, Jody, if Jody is out there, I have fixed the. I had 2 Fridays on there. Well, she's obviously going to be the sponsor for Saturday. I just had to change that one little flyer, and I got that fixed for you. So no worries. Right?
Right.
What you guys got coming up on the show this week?
This week we have an in-studio guest. Jet Juergensmeyer is going to be our in-studio guest. Jet is a lot of them may remember him when he was just a little lad. He played Tim Allen's grandson, Boyd, on Last Man Standing. But he's now in Nashville, and he is a struggling musician just like everybody else. So he's going to be in, and we're going to get to hear about his music.
Are you trying to get in the camera, Flads? What are you doing?
No, I'm looking at the spelling of this guy's, the spelling of Jet's last name. I mean,
Juergensmeyer, Juergensmeyer. So
Juergensmeyer.
That's using a lot of damn letters of the alphabet.
I tell you.
But yeah, he is an independent country artist, but he's doing a lot of things on the coastal side, like cruises and things like that. So we're going to talk to him about his music career and everything. So.
Video interview?
No, he will be in studio.
In studio, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, well, alrighty then. Hopefully we can.
It's something that Lou had been working on probably for about a year now.
Oh wow,
so
that's cool. Very cool, very cool. Well, we hate that we had the little hiccup there with the video, but we got it all fixed, and appreciate everybody coming back and joining us on this side of the take 2, as we like to call it. So, you got all these cords and things running around everywhere, and you never know when something's going to freeze up on you. So we're all good. We're all good. Never lost the radio, so we could have just kept on doing the radio and have been just fine.
I was the opposite. I lose the radio and keep the video.
Yeah, it's always something. Damn radio. I mentioned earlier, B-Man and Michelle are traveling up through Florida. They're going to be making their way this way.
Hope they have safe travels.
My lovely daughter, Julie, and my granddaughter will be here, and everybody else is coming into town. So
wow.
Don't get confused with parties before the party. None of y'all are getting any younger, so you're only good for one good party, and that's why we have it every year. It's why we plan all this. So, right?
Right. I fully agree. I cannot lie. I fully agree.
Yeah. What do we got? We're going to throw on the grill.
Hey, I've got a half of it's a pork loin roast that I'm gonna do up and slice it up, and we're gonna make sandwiches out of it.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
We're just gonna hot as the grill can get and singe it all the way around.
Well, it's already 91 degrees outside.
Probably there already.
Yeah, you could have just laid it out there on the bar and it probably would have cooked itself at this point.
But I think you're going to like it because I marinated it all night in my fancy stuff.
In your fancy stuff?
Uh-huh.
A little squirrel juice or something?
Well, not really. I didn't use any of that this time. But you know what? Speaking of squirrels, I trapped 2 of them and took them down to the lake and replanted them because they were just chewing up our plants around the house. So I got this, I saved some acorns from the big oak tree, and I put them inside this, I forgot what they call that kind of cage that, it just slams shut and it just kind of keeps them in there. And I take them down there and let them loose. They run up a tree and I drive away.
Yeah. We were supposed to have McGuffey Lane here, video in this week, and of course they are, they are so busy. I don't know if you're familiar with the band, but they are so busy. We're having a hard time getting things scheduled with them, but we are working on that. And next week will be Bahama Brad's birthday on. Well, it's actually the 1st, but we're having a dinner for him next Sunday at 6:00. So. We still got a little time after the show there, and to kind of maybe watch a little bit of the race or whatever if we have to go over there. Luckily, we don't have to go all the way to South Georgia. We can. We're just going over here to Outback and getting together with it.
We're going to be seeing a little bit, I hope, of the game today, the College World Series game with Tennessee playing Texas A&M. We lost yesterday 9-5, but hopefully today we can pick up.
What time does that game come on? 2 o'clock. Same time as the race. I think the race actually comes on at 3 up in New Hampshire. But we're going to try something to do out at the Tiki Bar because really I'm into this whole YouTube TV thing. My good friend Mike came here yesterday, and I was telling him about it. And he's like, "You're still watching cable?"
I know you said that.
Like what the hell?
Who does that?
Yeah, damn, Pawpaw, you still watching cable TV?
Yeah.
I mean, cut the cord for God's sakes. And it's amazing, you start doing something like this, and everybody else is like, yeah, man, I watch the Boat Shoot TV and the Rump Side television app and all these other apps, all this stuff. People got their own thing.
Tough thing's going to be when you're streaming. Is being able to have all those TVs in sync like they are right now.
Well, that's what we ran into last week. And Bahama Brad was here. We hooked them all up, and that was the problem. And there's a little bit of, and of course, we've done research. We didn't just say, well, we'll figure it out later.
Right.
We worked on it all week long, and there's a way to do it. But you got to shut them all down, unplug them, and then plug them back in, reset all of them, and that should fix it. Now, whether we'll have it perfect, I don't know.
Yeah, there's smart TVs. You can do some. I know there's a setting how you can make that just look like one big long screen.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things you can do. You just got to know how to do it.
Yeah. So we'll get that fixed, but it's only going to matter when we're watching like a college football game, and really even when we're watching college football.
We normally have things on other TVs.
Yeah, there's always 2 or 3 things. Daytona 500 I can think of as the only thing that we really have them all on at the same time.
I think even during the Super Bowl we had other stuff on TV.
Until everybody starts chipping in on a cable bill, we're going to go with it. If it's off a little bit, then you'll just have to.
That's right.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
What I have noticed is that YouTube TV is about 4 seconds ahead of Comcast.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
It's weird. I didn't know that till, and he didn't know it either until we started messing around with it last week. But you can sync them all up with HDR cables and all that stuff, so we'll get to that point. But YouTube TV's got everything, all the sports channels, everything you need. And then that friendly channel has the Me TV and the History Channel and all that, and that's all we need.
Well, you just come over to my house and just set me up, okay?
Oh yeah. Once we get all done, I'll be an expert at it.
Oh, there's all kinds of them. Yeah.
Experts, you mean?
Pluto, Freevee, Friendly. There's all kinds of them where you just
all
watch
these apps.
free TV. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no sense of paying for cable, for God's sakes. If you're just watching the same thing over and over and over. And what I do love about YouTube TV is that you can hide the channels you don't watch.
Yes.
You can move the channels up in the guide the way you want them. You can't do that on Comcast.
Nope.
You'll just have to get
Very
Sirius
Xfinity.
XM and get that easy listening music for Larice.
They got all kinds of music channels out there. That easy listening crap, elevator stuff, you can find that anywhere.
I tell you what, I discovered I like is Vivo. And Vivo has like probably 8-10 channels. They actually play legit all the time music videos.
Yeah, they have MTV Classic on YouTube YouTube TV as well. I seen that the other day. All the old videos.
I was going through there and I found Vivo Country. It is current country music videos, and I'm like, This is what CMT used to be.
CMT.
CMT ain't music videos anymore.
Neither is MTV.
Neither is MTV.
Yeah. Had all that stupid reality kids, college. What?
Right.
Who the hell came up with that and thought, you know, it'd be great if we took all of the rock star videos, take them off, and replace it with reality TV about somebody's life that nobody gives a damn about.
Right. So, but yeah, I love Vivo. It plays music videos 24/7. So I love it.
Well, there you go. There you go. Well, all right. Let's see here. We talked about what's on the show. Now, of course, coming up immediately following Sunday Mornings with the Team, we got Tuesday on the Island replay with B-Man and Michelle. And then later this afternoon, it's 5 o'clock somewhere with Rick the Stick on the road with Rick the Stick.
Wonder where he is.
There's no telling. And, of course, we did mention Shy Patty, and we did give Chop Liver and Princess a horn earlier. Let's see here. But anyway, it's about time for us to get on out of here and let you get on with your day. Thank you so much for hanging with us with our hiccups and everything. Make sure you like this video before you leave. And make sure you check out all the shows on Tiki Man Radio. Everybody's busting their asses to bring you some entertainment every week. And we'll see everybody in a couple of weeks for the summer party. Don't wear yourself out at pre-parties, okay? That's just not a good idea. Come and have some fun with us, and we'll enjoy the summer, all right? But right now, we'll be back next week with another edition of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
See ya.
So long, my friends, farewell, goodbye. I'd love to stay and play and sing for a while, but it's time to hit the road. Say goodbye, so long, farewell, bye-bye. Andy!
Goodbye to my friends, I'm glad you were here. It's time for us to go and get another beer. I like to see your smiling faces again, so goodbye, my friends, bye-bye. Thank you for the open invitation, your kind of laws and adulation. But look at the time, oh Lord, we gotta fly.
So long, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for being a part of Tiki Man Radio, the Tiki Man Radio family. Tuesday on the Island replay with B-Man and Me Show coming up next, only on Tiki Man Radio. Have a great day, everybody.